Okay, so like I promised, I'm going to take apart this computer, my Compaq Presario SR5410F. I'm going to take it apart and put it back together. I'm going to try and do it in under 10 minutes. No guarantees. I've never done it in under 10 minutes, not that I know of. Okay, so first things first, this is your USB and audio ports in the front. These two wires right here. USB and audio ports. This is your hard drive SATA cable. Power cable, I believe it's the IDE cable, I forget what it's called. Alright. This is your front power button. Right here. Alright. These are the two SATA cables. This is the disk drive. Right there. Okay. This is your 4-pin power supply cable. This is your 20 plus 4-pin power supply cable as well. Alright, that's already disconnected. So far we've already disconnected the power supply, the front USB audio ports, also the disk drive, and the hard drive is already disconnected. The rear fan is disconnected as of now. The CPU heatsink and fan is disconnected. I just have to unscrew it. These are your RAM modules, DDR2 SD RAM. Take that out. Underneath there is the Intel chipset, but I'm not going to take that apart right now. That's not a major part. That comes with all motherboards. Second, I got to move the lens cap. It's on there pretty good. Just unscrew it. So I have to change it to Phillips head. So far, I think it's been about 1 minute and 50 seconds, and I already have it almost completely taken apart. Come on. There we go. Now you see you twisting a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to make my 10-minute mark and turn this into one video, but I might have to make it into two. Alright, now that one's loosening up. And including in this video, I'm going to be taking out the motherboard completely. So you're going to see me take out the motherboard, unhook the hard drive, this screw always gives me an issue. This is the third time I've taken the computer apart, and all computers for the most part are the same when it comes to unhooking the stuff. 1 second. Come on, buddy. Seriously? You didn't give me this issue before. It gives me a little bit of an issue sometimes. These two back screws always give me some type of an issue. But they didn't give me this much of an issue before. This is the most it's ever given me. Oh, there we go. Now it's starting to twist slow. There we go, got it. Finally got it. Okay, that one's undone. And that's your fan and CPU heatsink. This is your DDR2 RAM, screwdriver I've used. That's your processor, which I'm going to take out as well. Sorry about the lens cap, it keeps getting in the way. It's kind of hard to do all this with one hand. I've never done it with one hand before. Sorry if I'm kind of rushing, talking really fast, I'm nervous. I did a video of taking apart a computer. That's your processor. That's your processor module. Everything's unhooked except for the hard drive. And I didn't say I was going to unhook that. For sake of time, I'm not going to take out the motherboard. I was going to, but I'm just going to show you how you do it. There's just these screws. I have 2 of them already done. because I had issues putting them back in, and they honestly don't support it that much. I was kind of in a rush. There's them. There's 2 screws right there. And those 2 screws right there. And I believe that's all the screws that hold this motherboard in right now. Yep, that's why back there, I don't know if you can hear it flims, but it's a little flimsy. Alright, I've already used like 6 minutes. Crap, I gotta hurry up. Okay, so... Alright, it's gonna take 2 videos. Definitely gonna take 2 videos to do all this. I was trying to do it all in one video, but unfortunately, it didn't really work out that well. It's okay though. It's just proof that I know what I'm doing. That way you guys aren't funding me for no reason. Processor's in. And I'm also going to turn on the computer. I'm going to hook it all up to my TV. And turn on my computer and show you guys that it still works. I'll tell you all the specs before I hook it up. That way you know that all that's hooked up properly. It's going to take about 20 minutes total, probably, actually. I was really hoping for 10 minutes, but... And I'm not editing this at all because I want it to be a raw experience of how long it takes me. It'll take me a little bit longer when I build the custom PCs. Only because the custom PCs, the motherboards are going to be slightly different than this one. They're going to be... Most of them are going to be micro ATX motherboards. Because the one thing about having PCs for college students or students in general is small. Being small. You always want a small PC for portability. Unless, of course, they order otherwise. But then it's not going to be from the... I mean, it could probably be from the $100 or $75 to $550 price range. It's just not going to be the best computer if it's not micro ATX. My current build is going to be around, I want to say, my first build is going to be around $500 to get my business started. Alright, that's hooked up. Now I got to hook up the, let's see, bring this over here, that way I can see this side again. I got to hook up the exhaust fan, or it will show up as an error. The first time I took apart this computer, I forgot about the first exhaust fan, because I haven't taken apart a desktop in a little bit. I haven't owned a desktop in a long time. I've had all laptops and stuff. Okay. You take this RAM and you plug that right into there. Just give me a second. There we go. One. Pop in already. In. That RAM slot's in. Keep in mind this is very hard to do with one hand right now. I've never taken this computer apart with one hand. This is my first time ever attempting such a thing. I think I'm making pretty good time for only having one hand. Considering I didn't undo anything yet. The only thing that's not installed on this computer right now is the phone card, the phone jack, because back in the day when this computer was made, rather, it was broadband internet only, where you needed to have a phone jack and a Ethernet cord. Well, today's technology, you only need an Ethernet cord, so it doesn't show up as any errors if I don't have it in there, so there's no point to own it or have it in there regardless. It just takes up space. Sorry if I wasn't completely focused on what I just put in. I put in that cord right there. It's the SATA power cable. It's kind of hard to focus on everything. Alright, this is the audio cord. It's right there. And unfortunately, I don't own a tripod. Goes like so. Okay, audio cord's in. Man, this is hurting my knees. Alright, and then this one goes right here. Like I said, once again, I'm sorry that I'm not very focused on everything. Right now I'm trying to do this quick. Not necessarily the best video in the world, but it does, I guess. It works. This is the other cord for the DVD drive. It goes right there. And then this one goes down to the hard drive, which goes right... Where the hell is that in this Sorry about the language. Okay, that's plugged in. I just plugged in that cord right there. Okay. So now we need to connect the 24-pin connector. That's in. We also need to connect the, let's see, the 4-point power supply cord, which is right there. I believe that's it, honestly. And I'm at 12 minutes right now. I'm not going to put the other side on for sake of time. It's just a slide-on application. Okay, so what I need to do is I need to plug this in. This is all live recorded right now, so I don't want to do any editing of any sort. I want it to be all raw, live. I'm sorry about the lighting. I don't own a good lighting system. Nor is this camera the best. It's about, I think it was $200. I saved up for weeks for this. And it's actually for my girlfriend's 1-year anniversary. Gift. Okay, I don't need the green one because the green one's mouse and I use a USB mouse usually. There's that. Take a back brake. There's the Ethernet cord, which I need to get this computer closer, don't I? And I'm good. Okay. You got the power supply cord. And you pull this back. By the way, no electrical shock is caused from turning on the computer without the casing on. It's not safe for you to have little kids around because, unfortunately, they can get their hands in it because they don't know any better, and they get hurt very easily from it. Especially with higher power supply wattages. There's my mouse. Here's my keyboard. Okay, now where did my TV remote go? There it is. Give me 1 second, I'm going to place this somewhere through. Use that 1 second. Okay, now I'm going to close the blinds. I'm going to put the blinds up real quick. Like I said, I would edit it, but I want everything originality. I want people to be able to say that I edited it. Didn't do all the work. There's too much light right now, and I can't change the... What's it called right now? Oh. Good. Now for 1 second. Good enough, whatever. As long as it's not too bright. Let's see. I look down at the camera screen, and it's not too bright at all. Okay. 1 second. You know what I forgot to plug in? The power supply cables. Makes sense, Steven. Alright, either that or the power button. Let's find out what it was. First, unplug this power, that way I don't get shocked to death. Okay. First off, the hard drive cable fell out. Understand I'm doing this without any practice or anything like that. I've only taken this apart once since I've owned it, so obviously I'm not the greatest at taking apart this computer right now. Plus I'm very nervous and I'm pressed for time. I have to go back to work in about another hour or two. And I'm trying to finish this video and upload it and everything. By the time I get done, that way seriously, get in place, cord. I don't know why you're being so difficult right now. There we go, thank you. That makes sense. That's what I forgot to do. I feel very stupid right now. Ignore me. Okay. Let's see. I gotta plug in the power cord, which goes to, I believe, I want to say it goes to right there. Let's see the connector. Yep. Oh man, that's gonna be hard to do with so limited space right now. One second, I'm putting this computer. Good. Now, I'm going to flip this around. Slide it like this. Sorry about the video not being on focus. Like I said, it's very hard to do this with one hand. As much as everyone wants to believe it's a lot easier, it's really not. There we go, that's plugged in. I can't believe I forgot to do the power cord. That was a very stupid mistake. Now everything should work accordingly. If it doesn't, I can find out why. You know what it is? That hard drive cord is very messed up right now. One second. Yep, it came undone. Need this thing. Come on. I know what it is. It's going to come up with a malfunction when I do it this time, because I apparently put these most likely backwards. One of these data cable I put backwards, I believe. That makes the most sense to me. I'm trying to keep it focused on the video. Come on. You son of a biscuit. For time's sake, I'm gonna put that down so I can use two hands real quickly. Sorry about that. I don't want to have to do that, but come on. It's a lot easier to do. Sorry again once about the video. If it doesn't work this time, then it's the other cable. I'm not even going to move it around. I'm just going to plug this in. Oh, once again, that cord came undone, didn't it? Alright, plug it into. It'll most likely come up as an error now because I unplugged it without shutting it down correctly. Come on. There we go, now it's loading up. Running out of time, it's been 20 minutes so far. unfortunately, because this computer's so old, it's not used to being connected to huge screen monitors. Either that or it's a video card, and it's causing it to do that. And it'll take a minute to load up. Right now I'm running Windows Vista on it. 1 second while I put in my password. Sorry if you can't see very well, it's kind of hard. Okay, let's see. It's going to be, alright, without, see. Intel Pentium R dual core, 1 gig of RAM. So yeah, that's it. This is my computer that I got from a friend, and as you can see, it's all together. And you can see the fan rotating. Both fans are rotating, but you can't see that one very well. But yeah, as you can see, I could put stuff together and put it and do all that stuff. So obviously, I could put performance computers together. But thank you for watching. I really hope you can help out. Just got word from my father's hospital. They're saying that 3 of the nurses say that he has it scheduled for tomorrow, and 1 nurse says that she can't even see it scheduled, so she hasn't seen it on like the board or anything like that. So I'm gonna keep my hopes up and hope everything turns out well. Thank you, by the way. It really means a lot.